Maoist insurgency, I think, has been there in some of the southern states also, in the sense that the Kerala, Karnataka, these jungles, they also had.
Yeah, all that Veerappan and all was Karnataka. Kerala had its own share of very violent sort of movements, and Tamil movement has, that it started with that whole language business, and then it just carried on and on and on. So it's easy to flare that up.
There was a long time when there were a lot of sympathizers for this Elam movement.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I think we were sort of lucky that it got shifted a little bit into Sri Lanka. And most of the emphasis initially went there. And then, after that, when the final LTT collapsed, etc., for a while there's been a period of lull. I will not call it absolute. It hasn't gone off the surface. It's there.
And in between, what do you think that IPKF adventure or misadventure?
It was very badly handled. It was very, very badly handled. And that was the problem with the Rajiv Gandhi government. Rajiv Gandhi and I think the defense minister that time was Arun Singh. And they were completely in awe of General Sundarji. Mm-hmm. And in fact, General Sundarji ke saath in the General V.K. Singh's book, Courage and Conviction, which I am the co-author, we've talked about what happened to the lead up to Blue Star. General Vaidya, who ironically was later shot for his role in Blue Star, had said to Mrs. Gandhi that no way are we going into the Golden Temple. In fact, General V.K. was then a major. He was in the in the MO directorate. So he and the DGMO, who was the Kurgi Lieutenant General from Kurg, and there was General Vaidya had gone to Mrs. Gandhi's house with the maps and everything to tell her that the MO directorate does not think a frontal attack or a central attack on the Golden Temple is a good idea. So it's documented in the book, and as they got there and they were just setting up their maps and stuff, and General Sundarji, who was the Western Army commander, arrived, and his car, flag and all that, and he's junior to General Vaidya, who's the chief. In fact, he should not have been there, but Mrs. Gandhi had called him, and he came and he overrode his chief. He says, "Ma'am, there's no problem. I'll clear out the Golden Temple in 5 hours. Aap mujhe just give me the go ahead. There's no problem. There's no problem. There's no problem." And boy, sure, she took that advice. She just sidelined General Vaidya and General Somana, I think, was the DGMO. उनकी बात तो फिर क्या बोलते वो जब आर्मी कमांडर कह रहा है मैं कर सकता हूँ. And she went with him. And then we paid a hell of a price because they didn't even have basic information about the Golden Temple when they've actually gone in. And it became, I've called it a botched up operation, which General Bulbul Barar and all have not liked and have countered that. Mm. But the fact is, I'm not questioning their ability or their ability to carry out the orders, but the orders were stupid. You don't go in like that. And I had actually been inside the Golden Temple before, and the army knew it. And I was in Assam. I was called before the assault. I actually met General Sundarji in Chandigarh. And he asked me, he says, what's inside? And when I started telling him so many LMGs, this, that, he lost interest. I've written about it in Hindustani in detail, how I was brought there. And then I was wondering what the hell I've been brought there for. And to make matters worse, he was my dad's immediate boss because my father was Brig Adam in 11th Corps in Jalandhar. His message to me was, don't bloody screw up my job here, by going and giving the general advice. So when he asked me a few questions, I started telling him, then he said, no, you journalists exaggerate. और जब वहाँ गए तो फिर उनको पता चला exaggeration क्या होता है. तो पूरा जनरल शाबेग वगैरह ने, सबको दिखाई दे रहा था. We knew what's coming.